The Toronto Maple Leafs have just made a big move, signing pending restricted free agent Matthew Knies to a long-term contract. The Athletic says this contract could quickly become a bargain deal if Knies continues to produce. Let's analyze the signing, take a look at fan reactions, and see how this impacts the Leafs more broadly with Mitch Marner potentially leaving the team. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and leave me a comment letting me know what you think about the new Knies contract. Without further ado, let's jump in. Matthew Knies is locked in for $7.75 million over 6 years with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Knies' contract is very similar to the 5-year $7.7 million deal J.J. Pitterka signed with the Utah Mammoth. Last season, Knies had a breakout year, putting up 29 goals and 58 points in 78 games. Additionally, he is the only player in Leafs history to put up at least 29 goals and 180 hits in a single season. This guy's a 6'3", 227-pound beast who scores, hits, and thrives under pressure. When asked about his next contract, Knies stated, "I want to be here, I want to play here, and that's all that really matters to me." Knies will get a crack at unrestricted free agency and could get a significant pay bump in 2031, depending on his performance. If Knies continues to progress as a player, this deal could quickly begin to look like a bargain. According to The Athletic, the contract will be closer to the equivalent of $5.5 million in today's cap dollars by the final season of the deal. A top-line winger at that price? Darren Dreger says the contract is an absolute win for the Leafs. Many Leafs fans are celebrating the Matthew Knies contract. Jay Fresh writes about Knies, "Matthew Knies, signed 6 times $7.8 million by Toronto, is a young complementary top-6 winger with a terrific combination of size, motor, strength, and finishing touch that makes him well-suited to play alongside skilled line mates. May never be a true driver, but should always pull his weight." Sam writes about the deal, "Steele top-line young winger who averages more than .5 a point per game in the 3 playoff seasons he's had on Attack City, who is 6'3", 227, and still growing." Dominic says, "You can tell he wanted to be here also. I'm sure someone would have offered sheeted $9 million or more. It is known as the silly season. He knew that, but he chose to stay for less. Tell me JT isn't the real leader on this team." Taking notes, double M number 16. Question mark, one Reddit user comments, "Potentially amazing contract if he can perform to even 80% of expectation." Another user says, "Between this and the Tavares contract, the Leafs are doing some very tidy business. I don't remember the last time it felt like one of the contracts they signed was truly team-friendly, and both of these legitimately are." Speaking of John Tavares, let's talk about him and Mitch Marner. The Toronto Maple Leafs recently signed free agent John Tavares for a shockingly team-friendly deal of 4 years at $4.38 million a year. Many consider this another big win for the Leafs, as it is a major hometown deal coming in less than Matt Duchene's $4.5 million a year over 4-year deal with the Stars. It is also significantly less than Tavares' previous $11 million a year contract. Tavares' contract has quickly turned from an inefficiency for the team into something that should give the Leafs plenty of flexibility. Mitch Marner is expected to leave the team, giving them a ton of cap space along with a void in their top 6. The signing of Knies helps secure the top 6 for the Leafs. Knies could potentially play alongside Matthews in a new winger. The Leafs are potentially thinking about a Marner sign and trade to the Vegas Golden Knights. The team could potentially get a player like Nicholas Weah back for Marner. Leafs GM Treliving said about a potential sign and trade, "You'd always like to get something. That's not always the case. That's probably as far as I want to get into it. We'll see how things unfold." The re-signing of Matthew Knies, coupled with John Tavares' extension, marks a pivotal moment for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This isn't just a contract, it's a commitment towards excellence. With Knies locked down, Tavares leading the charge, and cap space opening up, the Leafs are building a great team, brick by brick. The Stanley Cup drought? It's on life support. Knies could be the cornerstone of a golden era in Toronto, and if he keeps climbing, this deal will be etched in Leafs lore as a masterstroke. The future's is bright for Knies Leafs. So, Leafs Nation, what did you think about the Knies contract? Let me know in the comments below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you want more hockey content. Thank you very much.